At this time, I ask you to turn your attention to the video screen for an introduction of our commencement speaker, Marques Brownlee.
It is with great pleasure that we introduce our distinguished keynote speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Marques Brownlee. Known professionally as MKBHD, Marques Brownlee has left an indelible mark on the world of technology and beyond. With an astonishing reach of over 30 million subscribers across all social media channels and an incredible 4 billion total video views on YouTube alone, Brownlee has become one of the most influential figures in the tech industry. A native of Maplewood, New Jersey, Brownlee began his journey into the tech landscape at an early age. His passion for innovation and his innate ability to articulate complex concepts with clarity and charm set him on a path of extraordinary success. Brownlee attended Stevens Institute of Technology. He started uploading tech videos in 2009 while still in high school, reviewing technology products. In November 2013, he posted a video on the LG G Flex that went viral, reaching 1 million views on the first day. He became a full-time YouTuber upon graduation from Stevens. Since then, Brownlee has become a household name in the tech community, delivering high-quality content with a touch of humor and authenticity to his dedicated global fan base. He has been recognized and celebrated for his contributions to the tech world, including being named the Creator of the Decade at the 10th Annual Shorty Awards. He was named to 3 Forbes lists: Top Creators, 30 Under 30 Social Media, and Top Influencers, Technology and Business, in 2023, 2021, and 2017, respectively. Aside from reviewing tech, Brownlee is known for his interviews with thought leaders and celebrated individuals, including Barack Obama and Bill Gates. He expanded into podcasting with Waveform, the MKBHD podcast, where he talks tech with his co-hosts and interviews industry titans like Mark Zuckerberg. He is a professional ultimate frisbee player for the New York Empire of the American Ultimate Disc League. And Brownlee is committed to giving back to his community, lending his celebrity to philanthropic causes and supporting endeavors that make a positive impact on society. To share his insights, experiences, and words of wisdom with the graduating class, please welcome to the podium Marques Brownlee, recipient of the 2024 Honorary Doctor of Business Administration degree and today's featured commencement speaker.
Marques Brownlee, for your exceptional contributions to technology and society, your dedication to bettering the world, and your embodiment of the values cherished by this university, we hereby award you the Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa.
Good morning. My name is Steve Boswell. I'm chairman of the board of the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology. I'm honored today to speak on their behalf. By virtue of the authority vested in the trustees of Stevens Institute of Technology, and on their behalf, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business honoris causa and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
All right, how we doing? First of all, for the introduction, thank you. I had not seen that video. I didn't know how much of that old footage you'd be showing, but I appreciate it. For the degree, I am honored. But most of all, I'm excited to be talking to you guys, the graduates of the class of 2024. So I'm told I have 7 minutes to really make an impression on you guys. Most of the videos are heavily edited and way longer than 7 minutes, so I'll try to keep it concise here so you can graduate. But first of all, I feel like I stand in front of you a little bit shocked at where we are, because I feel like I was just there not that long ago, like a minute ago. I was sitting here graduating from Stevens, but then I checked and it was 9 years ago, so 2015 is like ancient history to you guys. So they say time flies, but when President Farvardin invited me to come back here and give the commencement speech to you all, the class of 2024, the school that I graduated from, I'm obviously honored and excited and maybe a little bit nervous. There's a lot of people here, but I want to give you guys 2 things. I prepared 2 things for you. One is for now, and one is for later. So I'll start with the thing for now, and I'm going to start with a quote, actually. So it goes like this. As a large language model, I cannot help with your request to write a commencement speech. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I wrote this whole thing myself. I thought you guys would like that. But I'm actually going to start with a quote from an Ultimate Frisbee teammate. So I know that's not the reason I'm here, but a lot of you guys may know I played Ultimate Frisbee when I went here to Stevens. I still play to this day. I remember really, really early in my Ultimate Frisbee career, sort of the beginning of freshman year, there's a tryout process, and then the team was formed. And I remember we went to our first tournament. We were all in the huddle before our first game as a team. And the captain said, hey, guys, everybody take a beat, just take a deep breath, and just look around this huddle for a second. Like, really appreciate this moment of becoming a team for the first time. Because you're going to blink, and the whole season is going to be over way faster than you think. And he was totally right. You know, there's obviously, we played the game, there's lots of long points and then lots of long weekends of practices and travel, and it's a grind, but we loved every second of it, and we all evolved a lot as teammates and as players, and it was great. But at the end of the season, we could all remember that first huddle. We remembered that moment of just taking a beat. So while I have the chance, I want to encourage you all sitting here with the gowns and the hats and everything to just take a beat and look around at your fellow classmates and your friends, people who you just spent a lot of time with, your families here. This is your day to celebrate and starting the next chapter of your life. But I also promise you that you're going to blink and it's going to be 10 years later. So take a minute to enjoy where you are now. Now for later. I give you that for now, something for later. Here's the thing. I've always struggled with giving advice, I feel like. I don't know if President Farvardin knew that when he invited me to give a commencement speech, but I feel like I get asked to give advice a lot and I don't really know what to say. Typically, it's like, here are some things that I learned and I can pass them along to you. But I gotta be honest, I feel like a lot of my success, was the state of the world, finding a niche, capitalizing on good luck. Like there wasn't really any playbook or set of things that I strictly followed that I can pass along. It kind of felt just like it was something that I really dove into because it was exciting to me. So now I'm in this bizarre position of trying to give advice, but the more I've thought about it, the more I feel like the best advice that I can give you is to find something that gets you excited. That's really what it comes down to. So you're all sitting here today because you've made it to the end of a very challenging process called college, starting the next chapter of your lives, and you're armed with a bunch of tools that you picked up along the way. You're basically at a launching pad. You just need somewhere to point that energy, somewhere to dial it up all the way to 100. And so I really feel like my best advice for you is this is the perfect time to take a minute and ask yourself those big questions like, who am I? Like, what do I really want to do? What do I care about? How do I want to make an impact? How do I want to give back? What makes you feel excited? What makes you feel nervous? You've already been challenged, clearly, and you've made a lot of tough choices, and you've had to learn new skills. I went to Stevens, I know. You had to solve problems in innovative ways. You had to work alone. You had to work in groups. You had to make time for things that are really challenging. So you have all these tools, but purpose is also a tool. And to me, I feel like it's the most powerful one. It won't necessarily be a smooth ride finding what that is for you. Some of you are already sitting here like, I know what it is. I know what I want to do. Some of you, it might take trying something. It might be taking a risk. For some of you, like me, it may be something that literally doesn't exist yet, which is very exciting. But whatever it is you decide to do, making a dent in the universe is much easier when you care deeply about that part of the universe. So for me, it was tech videos on the internet, but for all of you, the sky's the limit, clearly. So I'll end with this. Graduation is an exciting time. It's also a great word, graduation. It's also a great album. But you graduate many times as a person, I think. You continue to level up and build and graduate over and over again yourself. I mean, you obviously already had high school graduation. You're having, for many of you, this is your formal education graduation, but you might also have your first job graduation, or your second job graduation, or learning a new skill graduation, or overcoming a new fear graduation. Or maybe you talk to someone and you get inspired and absorb some information that unlocks a new part of your brain. That's another graduation right there. So, class of 2024, I wish you many more graduations. This certainly will not be the last one. Congrats on getting to this launching pad. And from one duck to another, congrats and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Brownlee, for these thoughtful and inspiring words, and thank you for being part of our community.